We have three cherry trees in our backyard. This first one in the front is a 4-in-1 variety. That one in the back is a Rainier cherry tree. And the one over there is a Lombard cherry tree right in the left corner. Let's start with the tree in the back, the Rainier cherry tree. This one opened its blooms all the way back in February when it was windy and cold and rainy. That's unusual weather for California. I didn't see any bees back in February, so I don't think it got good pollination because it had a ton of blooms, but they all just kind of fell off. If I zoom in on some of them, you could see that they just kind of shrivel up and they don't plump up and turn green. They just kind of brown up and fall off and die. And that's because cherry trees need good cross pollination from other cherry trees to create good fruit. And here's our second cherry tree. It's a 4-in-1 variety. It's Van, Lapins, Bing, and Rainier cherries. Even though it's four varieties, they all opened their blooms at the same time, and it was right at the beginning of April when the weather was warming up and it was very nice. So I saw a lot of bee activity. I mean, look at all these green fruits that just plumped up. I think almost every bloom got pollinated. So it's all about timing and the nice weather and the bee activity for good pollination. That's proof of it. Now let's go over to the other cherry tree. And this one's a Lambert cherry tree. It's a taller, slender tree, so I put it over here in the corner where it wouldn't take up that much space. And the blooms are just now starting to come out, so I guess it's a late bloomer, but it kind of missed the window to cross-pollinate with that 4-in-1 variety cherry tree. So it's actually just going to have blooms by itself. There's more bee activity right now that the weather's nicer. So unless the bees can pollinate it somehow, I'm not even sure that this is going to get good pollination. But at least my 4-in-1 variety, it definitely gets good pollination, and I'm going to get a lot of cherries from that one. So out of three cherry trees, I think I'm only going to get cherries from the one over there. But look at the blooms, aren't they beautiful?